Hello, I am Victoria Cunha, and today to tell you a series of technological advances that has had such an essential tool in the life of anyone as cell phone. If you did know them, the first cell phone was made by Martin Cooper, an American engineer who worked for the Motorola company. The first time a cell phone call was made was in 1973 in New York City. At the time, the cell phones were not small and comfortable as they are now. They were large and heavy equipment with a battery that lasted less than 2 hours charged. However, in South Korea, they have done so many modifications to the cell phones that they have allowed to have more company equipment with multiple applications. Sadly, Mr. Cooper never imagined that our friends at the small Asian country would revolutionize the mobile industry, moving from this to this what to now today. Many of the technological advances in home appliances and mobile phones are owed to a leading Korean company, Samsung. Since 1990, it has been able to generate a series of technological modifications in products that although they could be invented in other countries, with their technology had made them novel and necessary elements of our daily life. In the case, cell phones, the first modification they made was the Samsung SPH-M100, a cell phone that had MP3 music player included. This happened in the year 1999. In the same year, Samsung saw a big market in including within the phones the possibility of having entertainment, so it manufactured the SCHM 220, a cell phone that had access to television. The display was twice the size of traditional phones, and it was only necessary to press one button to start the feature. When calls came in, the TV function stopped, but these changes were not enough for the ambitious company. By this very time, Samsung brought to market the SPH WP10, a smartwatch that allowed calls to be made independently without having to be synchronized to another phone. Thought is one very nice in design. It was able to make calls up to 90 minutes and was very shock resistant. It worked with voice command and button. They could also send and receive text messages. From this moment and until now, Samsung has continued to revolutionize the market with many novel and high-tech cell phones. Recently, in 2019, it launched the Galaxy S10 5G, the first phone with 5G speed, the fastest that currently existed in the world. Has a high battery life that charges quickly. Its screen is high resolution as they have more than 500 pixels per inch. It has 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of internal storage, which make it a very fast cell phone. The cell phone has 6 cameras, 2 fronts and 4 rear that make multiple effects, allowing it to compete with the best cameras. In conclusion, Koreans may not have invented the cell phone, but they definitely know how to use the technology to improve it and make functional and revolutionary products.